YouTube, what's good? Welcome back. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I am Jody Joe. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is going to be a movie review for Triple Threat.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do.
Shout out to Triple Threat. Yes, Triple Threat. This was like a wide, limited release at the same motherfucking time. To my understanding, it was released in larger markets for one day only, or maybe 2 days, so all the fans could just come, see it, go the freak on. And yeah, it was dope, man. I got the chance to see it with I guess the writer of the movie was there sitting next to us. At least that's what J3 told me or whatever. So that's tight. We got to see it with the actual person who wrote this movie, so that's dope. So Triple Threat is a freaking karate martial art mix-up movie that stars, let me get you to the cast. We got Tony Jaa, Selena Jade, Iko Uwais. I know Iko Uwais is like, he's the one from The Raid. You have Scott Adkins. He's that guy who had that video all over the internet trying to play Batman. He wants to play Batman and stuff. So Scott Adkins in here. Michael Jai White. Tiger Hu Chen. So shout out to him. Dominique Vandenberg. Jija Yanin. Michael Wong. Daniel White. Ron Schroomberg. UFC fighter, I believe. Who I think he fought Conor McGregor. I'm not sure though. Could be way off though. But yeah, so this is basically a movie that just takes everybody. Think of like the Expendables Karate Edition. You see how it gets all those legendary action stars and puts them in one movie? That's kind of what this is. It gets all the legendary, iconic martial arts figures and puts them in one film. And this is basically a film about a team who sets out on a mission, betrays another team, and the team that was betrayed and left for dead is out to exact vengeance on the original team. There it is. So let me I'm just gonna be 100 with this review. I didn't really like this movie too much. I didn't love it. I didn't hate the movie. This movie shines in where it's what it's for. It's a karate movie, and it's a martial arts film, and that's what it is. And it shines there. You know, the UFC fighter, he was dope. Tony Jaa, he was good. Scott Adkins was fantastic. God, man, that man could fight. Like, that shit is dope, man. Have a couple of nitpicks with him, a couple of issues. Iko Uwais, he was great too. My personal favorite fighter in this movie was Tiger Hu Chen. Man, his fighting, he had the best fighting scenes in this movie one-on-one. The overall more action-packed fighting scene was the one towards the end of the film that involved Scott Adkins. But overall, Tony Jaa, let's start with him. How do I feel about Tony Jaa? I think Tony Jaa did a pretty darn good job. He was watered the freak down when it comes to like the, you know, he's the knee and elbow guy. You know what I'm saying? Ung Bak. He's the Ung Bak. He was watered down because it's not his film, so I kind of understand why it was like that. Because you have to, you know, spread some of that love, you know, spread some of that icon. You ain't the only icon. There's a lot of other icons in here. So they kind of tried to, I could tell that the writer tried to give them a balance for the most part. And I'll let you know why I say for the most part, because I'm going to go to Michael Jai White. Michael Jai White, I was hyped for the most because, yeah, I'm a Westerner and I see Michael Jai White in my films. I wanted to see him serve some people up. He's out of shape in this film. It looks like he got fatter. He's slow, and his fighting scenes were terrible. They took a piss on Michael Jai White. And then we're looking at it like J3 and I forgot who it was, Ronan. I think they were like, you know, he's old now, so he's slow like that. I said, I don't think he's slow. You train your whole life just because he got a little weight, gained a little weight. I don't think it's because he's slow and over the hill. I don't think he's washed. I think they didn't want to make him look good. Because he was literally, if you see his moves in this film, you're like, bruh, even though you're a little bit chunkier, I know you're faster and sharper and more talented than that. It's almost like they said, hey, chill. They didn't give him no meat on his bone. You know what I'm saying? Really wanted to see that. So I really didn't, I was like, I refuse to believe Michael Jai White is washed. I don't think so, man. I really don't. So You know, if he's washed, but I don't think he is, man. I think it was really the script didn't give him anything. The director didn't give him anything. His fighting choreography was terrible. It was slow. You could track it with your eye. You see a little hesitation there. Like he was, it wasn't good at all. Iko Uwe, how do I feel about him? Dumbed him down from the Raid franchise. Once again, the same issue. It's a shared universe type of film, so share that love. I understand why they had to dumb him down. Overall, he was the main antagonist of this movie. He was the good guy, naturally, of course, so I guess you could root for him or whatever. He was okay. Scott Adkins now. This is the first film I've seen him in. This is my first time seeing his work. I think Scott Adkins is I don't want to say that word. I think Scott Adkins is how do I say this better? I think he is a actor who is working on his craft. I don't think he's there yet, but hopefully he'll get there. I think he needs a little bit of work with his acting. As far as his physique and his physical prowess, it's definitely there. That's where he shines. He's a beast, and I really like his moves. He had a lot of love and shine in this movie. And there was a specific scene, a real triple threat, you could say, towards the end of the film that involved him and a couple other fighters I won't name. That was pretty darn epic, but then it was pretty weird at the same time. I'll get into that. But overall, how I feel about Scott Adkins, I think he was fine as far as his martial arts, but as an actor in this movie, I really wasn't feeling him. So let's go ahead and go to my favorite. My favorite is Tigger Hu Chen. He played Long Fei. He was my favorite. He had from his personality to his, just like J3 said, he does look like Rock Lee with the freaking, only thing he had that bow cut with the little shine on it, would have been on point with those thick bushy eyebrows and the facial structure. Yeah, I get it. He was my favorite, man. I liked his nonchalant attitude. I liked his humility. He'll only whoop you up if he has to whoop you up. If he don't want to whoop you up, but he will do what he has to do. I like that type of mentality. And more so, he had the best fight scenes, in my opinion. I believe he was the best fighter in this movie. It was so they were cleaner, precise, his speed, his cunning, it was all there. And I really appreciated that, man. So hands down, Tigger Hu Chen was my favorite. Shout out to Long Fei. So that's a little character by character breakdown. There is also a female in this movie. She goes by the name of Xian. She's played by Selena Jade. Very cute. Looks like she's Asian American hybrid mixture. She's cute, and she's the damsel. She's the one who is causing a lot of this rift, not because of her own. It's not SJW at all, so you don't have to worry about that. This is a decision she chooses to make, and the repercussions are coming because of that. And she's like stuck in the middle of most of this drama and chaos that's going on. But shout out to her. She did a pretty darn good job. She looked good. You know, that's good. I'll take it. She was okay. Overall, how I feel about the movie now. This movie's really good with the action. The story sucked. I mean, the story was just bad. The script sucked. I mean, like, the dialogue of it was just like, people don't expect it, right? Because I don't want to, that's not why they come to see this movie. They don't come for the script. They don't come for no dialogue. They don't come for no cohesiveness, character development. Freak all that. They don't come for nothing but that action. You feel me? That karate. So look, I'm not even going to get deep into that. I'll just say that I didn't like anything else about this movie because it was like grade school level, but the martial arts and the choreography of the fights were proficient. You know what I'm saying? Collegiate level. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'll say. Not professional level, because I think the fights could have been done way better. Because of what I saw from the Raid, bruh. What you see from films like the film with Mads Mikkelsen on Netflix right now. Not Snow. Oh, oh my God. Oh! It's killing me. I gotta do it. I gotta find out right now. Polar. Freak. Polar on Netflix. Films like that. John Wick. you see these guys come, you expected a little bit more. At least I did, and I'm not a huge karate martial art watching viewer, so I could imagine the ones who actually do. Nah, maybe they're fanboys. They'll take anything. Never mind. So I guess that's just how I viewed it then. You know what I'm saying? I think they could have did better. Iko Uwe, he was way better in the raid. He was faster. He was stronger. The choreography was better and more precise. You know, I don't know. I think these characters in their own individual movies were better than when they came together. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those type of situations. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on it. I really liked the martial arts. The martial arts was good. It's just me coming into this movie. I'm not a martial arts fan like that. So my grade is going to reflect that. I look for a film to be a film, a good film, even though it is a martial arts movie. I apply the same rubric to dang near anything. So overall, my grade for this film would be a C. Mediocre. Sorry guys, I'm in the middle with it because it does really good in the martial arts and so poorly down here with everything else that it balances itself out to a C. That's where I am with it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Put down in the comment section. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Once again, I am Jody Joe of Jody's Corner. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel for more of that real. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing, man. Deuces.